Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad on this wonderful Monday. Wow, 62 degrees. The sun is shining. I'm here in my office. The sun is actually shining on my office here. It's great. It's a beautiful day. It's a great day. Tell you about those who did not have a great day. Those Americans that are trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe and his malicious / incompetent regime. At least we forget the 13 servicemen and women died at Abgate, Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls. 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. A lot of them were service members as well. Every day, never forget it, never forget whose fault this is. Deploy knife hands. Two of them. But there was hope. Folks getting him out. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. At least we forget that 200 plus people are still incarcerated over the J6 debacle, held there as political prisoners against their will, without bail, without sentencing, for taking a guided tour into the Capitol building. Yeah. Every day, never forget it, never forget whose fault this is. Deploy knife hands. But there's hope. Hope and defiance. Yes. Every morning, they make a phone call to their family, friends, and loved ones, and they sing at the top of their lungs the national anthem. Yeah, badass. Check out the videos. And there are thousands of people that are contributing to their law fund, their defense fund, sending them care packages, and providing financial assistance for the displaced families. There's a lot of moms and dads in jail right now, unjustly. Yeah. Meanwhile, three things. Let's see. NASA has said that they lost something in space out there at the International Space Center. They did a spacewalk to kind of repair, maintenance the solar panels up there, and they lost a tool bag. Just kind of floated away. Yeah. Not to worry, it's not going to come down, crashing down on somebody's head or anything like that. Chances are, if it does try to enter our atmosphere, it'll just burn right up. You know, I don't know. I don't know what kind of tools it is. I don't know how much. I can only imagine how much money is in that tool bag. You know, it's NASA. I mean, $600 wrenches and shit. I don't know. Everything's got to be specially made, right? To endure the rigors of space. I don't know. But yeah, they noticed that it just kind of floated away, and it's out there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe the aliens will get it and go, oh, look, a tool bag. What? A lot of questions, I'm sure, will arise from that tool bag. Let's see. That's one. Oh yes, another news. This is a little entomology news for the East Coast and the West Coast, or the East Coast, North Carolina, South Carolina, parts of Georgia are going to be invaded by parachuting spiders. Yes, parachuting spiders. They're called the Yoro spider. It's the same spider that I encountered in Okinawa, Japan. This is a Asian type of spider. It's been here for decades. Came over in a Chinese container or something. They parachute. They get as big as your hands. They're the black and yellow version. You know, the like your garden spider. You know, makes the big web. Got the little zigzag in there. Over in Okinawa, those webs can get as big, it can span like across the street. It's super strong, tensile strength. They catch birds, they catch bats. But I think that because they're here and because of our environment and climate, it has shrunken a little bit, so they're not as big. I tell the story of how I walked into one in Okinawa, running through the jungle between my barracks and the NCO club, you know, real late at night. Walked through the spider web, and I felt this thing, like, really, it felt like that, you know, across my chest and across my face, and away it went. And I was just like, what the fuck? Just in the darkness. Wow. Yeah, and I remember seeing it during the day. It just didn't know it covered the whole path like that. But yeah, that's the spider that's invading the east coast, the right coast. So stand by for that one. They parachute. Yeah, they catch. They send out a web, and they get taken by the wind, and they parachute into new areas. They're not dangerous or anything, really. Poisonous, yes. All spiders are poisonous. That's what they do. They're poisonous, but they know they don't pose any risk to human life or anything else, or mammals or nature. So you're good to go. And in other news, meanwhile, I heard this from Steven Crowder. Seen it, the Nashville Manifesto, the Nashville Adrian, whatever her name was, that committed the heinous crime of shooting up a Christian school. The manifesto is out finally after about 7 months. Yeah, and it's pretty wild, pretty wild. So go check that out. Steven Crowder. Got some wind going here. Yeah. After all this time, we finally get some of the truth, I guess. I don't know. I've been hanging on. Apparently, there was a lot of political pressure to not release this, but it has been released or obtained by Steven Crowder and his Mug Club. Yeah. So yeah, check that out. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, that's the reason why they didn't do it. She was basically, well, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. You're just gonna have to check it out. It's pretty graphic. It is. It's pretty disturbing. So, go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. She is kicking ass, taking names, getting stronger by the day. Go TeamBabyHarper. Go TeamBabyHarper. Same thing. No updates as of yet. But I can only assume that TeamBabyHarper is getting closer and closer to getting out of ICU and into her mother's arms. So this has been Matt Shad. Every day, never forget.